Hello, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. It's already that time of year where we'll be planning your courses for next school year. Yes, we are still in first semester. Many of your teachers have had discussions with you regarding suggested courses. If they haven't yet, expect your teachers in each subject area to be talking to you about their individualized recommendations on courses you can take next school year. Although we're starting this process now, be assured that there are supports and resources to guide you throughout this experience over the next couple months until you eventually meet with your school counselor one-on-one after we return from winter break. Ideally, we will all take this opportunity now to walk through the process together, following along with this video. But if you're having any tech difficulties or the Wi-Fi is slow, don't worry, as you will also have access to this YouTube video on Schoology to review anytime you need it. Let's first take a minute to look over the dates and deadlines together. As previously mentioned, teachers will continue their discussions with you up until the beginning of final exams. After this advisory presentation, we'll begin emailing your personalized recommendations home to your family throughout the week. From this point moving forward, up until we return from winter break, you and your family will have the opportunity to log into your PowerSchool account to make any necessary adjustments to your recommendations and choose your favorite elective courses. Then, starting approximately 1 week after the start of second semester and going through the first week of February, you will meet with your counselor one-on-one to review your selections, discuss your graduation requirements and your post-secondary plans, while also ensuring you have overall balance in your life. As you know, selecting the courses you take for an entire year is a big decision. During this experience, we ask that you consider your personal interests. What courses have you enjoyed in the past? Which ones appeal to you? And which courses align to your plans after high school? Make sure you take classes that best prepare you for college or whatever post-secondary plan you are pursuing. Make sure you have discussions with your family. They are most likely some of the people that know you the best and may have really good suggestions. One of the most important considerations in choosing next year's courses is prioritizing the balance in your life. This list of considerations from our school counselors is important to review. It can be accessed at the bottom of this video, from the course selection worksheet, and through your PowerSchool portal when choosing your courses. As you can see, your school counselor is going to ask you to prioritize balance in your life over everything else. Make sure you are considering your personal needs and strengths. Every student is unique, and what course your friend takes isn't necessarily the same path that will lead you to success. Keep in mind that recommendations in your core courses were based on each course individually. While you may be very capable of taking each course at a high level if taken alone, it may be overwhelming to take all courses at a high level at the same time. What courses did you take this year? How did that level of rigor feel? If it was too easy, maybe it's time to challenge yourself a little bit more next year. On the other hand, if you felt overwhelmed or overly challenged, and your current courses impacted your overall happiness in life, then it may be necessary to dial the rigor back a little next year. We've heard students say, "I'll just try all honors classes and I can always level change later if it's too hard." Well, level changing is a process that could take weeks to evaluate while we support you through productive academic struggle. And it doesn't always work out with your schedule. Make sure you take time this year to have the discussions and deciding what's best for you next year. Again, every student is different. Think about what you need to be successful. Challenge yourself without overwhelming yourself. Balance. As you're going through this course selection experience, keep in mind that you, the students, determine what courses we run at West every year. If not enough students select a course, then we do not run that course the next year. We try our hardest to provide what you need by offering the courses students want and running them based on what you sign up for. At this time, take a second to scan and open this course selection worksheet we'll be working with together. Please note, The worksheet we'll be working on in this video is a slightly different web version than the one sent to you on Schoology. The other version you receive separately will allow you to make your own copy and personalize it for your own records. The instructions are all included sequentially on the worksheet itself. After you open up the course request worksheet, we'll be working together to review your graduation requirements, see all the courses available at West, and look over your recommended courses. If you are having difficulties with Wi-Fi or other technology, don't worry. You can follow along with the instructions and you'll have the opportunity to complete these activities all the way through winter break, prior to meeting with your counselor. While you're scanning the QR code, we'll take a minute to cover how to use the chart portion of this worksheet to plan your semester and year-long courses. Keep in mind, while it is not required for you to fill out the chart, many do find it a useful tool to visualize how many courses to select. So, each of the rows represents one period for the whole year, or 2 semesters. Each column represents all the periods during each semester. If you have a year-long class, you'll enter that course twice, once each semester on the same row as you see here with English, and with math and science. For semester-only classes like PE, driver's ed, or any other electives you're interested in, you will only add them one time under either semester 1 or semester 2, continuing until all 8 periods are filled in. Okay, let's move on to the other sections of the worksheet. You'll see all the directions in choosing your courses laid out here in steps 1 through 7. Some of these we've already covered, but one item to point out on this worksheet prior to logging into PowerSchool is the Academic Program Guidebook. This guidebook contains a wealth of information on every course we offer at Glenbard West. In addition, you can find 4-year high school course planning tools, more detailed information on graduation requirements, and by clicking on each subject area, we'll use math as an example, you can see the course sequencing and prerequisites for each course we offer. Now, if we return back to the course request worksheet, you can see in step 7 the link to your online PowerSchool student account. Please click here, or you can always access PowerSchool Student on glenbard.org. Okay, this part can be a little confusing because it says parent sign in at the top. But if you want to navigate below this where you see student sign in and select the student sign in button at the very bottom, you can then select student sign in and sign in with your single sign-on glenbard.org school credentials. Once logged in, you will default to your grades and attendance screen. Here is where you can monitor your grades on a regular basis and see your progress report GPA. From this screen, go ahead and click the grad progress icon seen here. On your grad progress screen, you can see all the graduation requirements you've already completed on the left side of the screen, and all the courses in progress on the right side of the screen. Under each requirement, you can see how many credits you've earned, how many are still needed, and how many are projected to be needed at the end of this school year. Next, we'll go on to the most important section, reviewing and choosing classes for next school year by selecting the class registration icon seen next to the red arrow. Once you enter the class registration portal, there will be sections with all the information we already discussed, and you'll also see some helpful tips. As you're reading through these tips, you'll notice instructions similar to what we discussed in the course request worksheet regarding how to request your year-long and semester courses. For each year-long class, you will make 2 selections. So if I was going to select AP English Lit, which is a year-long class, I would select first semester and second semester. If I only wanted a semester-long class, then I would choose just that semester class. Although there are no courses in here, all of your recommendations from your teachers should be pre-populated in this screen. And you can go in and make adjustments. One thing to note is there may be multiple screens for a certain subject area. So make sure you look down and see if you need to advance through multiple screens to find the courses you're looking for. Now, we won't choose all your courses in Glenbard Hour, but we did want you to have some practice and familiarity with how to get in here and navigate the system. The example you're seeing in this video is for a current junior, otherwise known as a rising senior. So all the courses you see available here are the courses available to rising seniors. Your course availability may look different based on your grade level. Well, nice job. We're all done working together on course selection, but we encourage you to continue working on this with your families and teachers prior to meeting with your counselor after winter break. One final heads up regarding testing. This year, you will all be taking either the PSAT or SAT in April. Make sure you're on the lookout for those specific dates based on your grade level. There is also free test prep for all juniors, accepting registrations right now on the Junior Schoology page. Have a great day. Go West!